Namaste everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to this class. Today is day 6 of our yoga challenge. In this class we will focus on the poses that will improve and increase the flexibility and mobility of the ankles, feet and the toes. So this class will be a mix of some standing poses and some seated poses. If you have 2 yoga blocks, keep them with you or something similar, maybe a roll blanket as well. That's pretty much everything you need. Now let's get on the mat, let's get started. We will begin in a kneeling position. Sit with your heels together, big toes touching each other, knees together, hands rested on the knees. Roll the shoulders down and back. Keep your neck straight in line with the spine and close your eyes. Take a moment to notice the breath, the support coming from the earth. Allow yourself to ground in the moment. And begin to deepen the breath. Let's take 3 deep grounding breaths to begin the class. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, let go. Inhale and release. One more deep breath in and release. Slowly return back to the natural breath. Bring the chin into the chest. Slowly open the eyes as you look down and lift the head as you look up. Now sitting in Vajrasana, if this is too much for you already, maybe just stay here. Or if you can, then place both hands behind the hips. Lean slightly back. Now lift the chest up. Now feel the stretch and opening at the front side of the body. Now maybe stay here, or if you can, then try lifting the knees off the floor to feel a deep stretch in the ankle, in the front of the foot, in the top of your both feet. Keep lifting the chest. Feel the stretch. And slowly lower the knees all the way down. Release the hands and come back up. From here, take a moment to release the toes, maybe shake or move. And then tuck your all 10 toes. Use your hand to tuck all 10 toes, especially your pinky toe. And then sit back on the heels. Now if this is too much for you, then you can place something underneath your knees here, okay? Or you can also stay here on the fingertips. Feel the stretch in the ankle, toes and the feet, okay? So this is an option. Or sit back. Keep the spine lengthened. Feel the stretch. Hold it here. Breathe. Release the tension. Release the tightness from ankle, from your toes. We will also work on few poses that will focus on the stretch in Achilles tendons. And slowly release. Release the hands. Again, take a moment to release, move or shake. And then coming down in the tabletop. So palms into the shoulders, knees in line with the hips. From here, extend the right leg back. So right toes down, right heel back. Now inhale, shift forward and exhale, stretch. As you stretch, you will push back with the right heel. Keep the core engaged. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, press. Inhale, forward. Exhale, 3. Let's do 2 more. Forward and 4. Forward. And 5. Now keep pushing and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back and release. Now let's switch. Left leg back. Toes down. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, 1. Forward and 2. Forward and 3. Forward and 4. Last one. Forward. And 5, push and hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, knee down. From here, moving in downward facing dog. So tuck the toes, lift the hips. Keep a micro bend in the knee if your hamstrings are too tight. Start to walk the heels. Push the floor away to lengthen the spine. Also stretching the hamstrings, but you're also finding a nice stretch for the ankles as well. And now exhale, both heels down or micro bend in the knee. Now walk back with the hands. So you're coming at the back of the mat, both feet grounded, hip width apart, palms on the floor or on the fingertips or hands on the blocks. Now both heels down, stay here, release the head down. Again, walk the knees. To stretch, feel the stretch in the toes, in the ankles. And release, both heels down. Bend the knees more so your abdomen is touching your thighs. Allow your back to round, release the head completely. And as you inhale, bend the knees a little more to unroll as you come all the way up. So as you're coming up, vertebrae by vertebrae, you come all the way up in a standing position. So now you're at the back of the mat. Keep the feet hip width apart. So now shift your weight all over your feet. Now grab your waist with your both hands. Keep the elbows in. Spread the toes as wide as you can. Now as you inhale, come high on the toes. So lifting the heels higher and exhale, lower the heels. Okay, let's do this few more times. Inhale higher. So try to lift yourself as much as you can so you're growing more and more taller. Inhale higher, exhale lower. Okay, spread the toes so the weight is going all over and equally on both legs. Inhale higher, exhale lower. Up and down. Up and down. Let's do two more. Up and down. One more. Up and down. Now we'll do it one more time and this time we will hold, okay? So lift it up, go higher for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels down. Good. And now stay at the back of the mat, keep the elbows in. Inhale, lengthen the spine, open the chest. As you exhale, bend halfway. Stay halfway and then release the hands down. If your hands are not touching, then hands on the shin or hands on the blocks, okay? Micro bend the knees also fine. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward bend. This time hands down, again on the blocks if you have. Then bend the knees, unroll yourself very slowly, coming all the way up and coming up in the standing position. You will interlace the hands, palms facing up. As you inhale, stretch your arms up. Now as you stretch your arms up, inhale, lift the heels up. So try to grow taller, okay? Find the balance on the balls of your feet. Keep reaching up and walk forward at the top of the mat. Keep reaching up, up, up. Make your way all the way up at the top. Hold for 5, 4, stay there. 3, 2, and 1. Heels down. Release the hands and back to forward fold. Okay, take the blocks if you need or micro bend in the knee. Walk the heels one more time. And now from here you will take the block. If you don't have a block, then take a roll blanket. So if you have 2 blocks, then place both blocks in front of you, okay? Now place the toes on the block. So your heel stay back. So your heel is on the mat and your toes are rested on the block, okay? You can keep your hands on the block or on the floor. You can micro bend your knee here as well. Now as you inhale, again lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, see if you can bend forward. Now if this is your maximum, then maybe stay here. Or if you can, then start to fold forward as you exhale. Feeling the deep stretch from the heel to your Achilles tendons to the back of your leg. So all the way up. So from here, all the way up, feel a deep stretch. If this is too much, maybe micro bend the knee or stay half lifted. Let's hold here for 2 more breaths. Begin to deepen the breath as you feel the stretch. Observe the stretch, how it feels. One more. And now with next inhale, slowly half lift. Let go of the blocks. Release the both heels down, your toes down. Walk the knees. And from here, both heels down. And bring your feet closer together. Okay, maybe a few inches apart, or if you can, bring the feet closer. Then bend the knees as you slowly lower the hips all the way down. So as the hips are down, your heels are going higher. To find your balance, you can keep your hands down on the floor, or you can take blocks and keep your hands on the blocks like this. Then try to bring your thighs parallel with the mat. Feel the stretch in your toes, in your ankle, in your feet. Hold it here. If you can, then try to find your balance and bring your hands at your heart in Namaste. Look at one point and focus. So use the blocks or without the blocks, try your best. Wherever you are, it's good. It's fine. One more breath. And as you exhale, lower the knees down. Okay? So now you are on the knees and on your toes. Okay? Inhale, lengthen. Maybe stay here. Again, use the blocks. Use your hands for support, or without using your hands, lean slightly back and see if you can lift the knees up. Whatever it is, it's fine. Okay? So coming back in this toe squat. Look at one point and focus. For 5. Good. Very nice. 4. 3, 2, try your best. And 1, slowly lower the knees down. Stay here for a breath, just for 1 quick second. And we'll do this one more time, okay? One last time. See if you can. Lean back, knees up, hold. Last push for 5, very nice. 4, stay with me. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release the knees, release the hands. Move or shake. Whatever feels good. And then release the toes back. Bring the big toes together. Go wider with the knees for child's pose. Extend the hands forward. Rest the forehead down. Find a nice and gentle length in the spine. Relax the head. Keep the hips back. Stretching the ankle, toes. Wherever you are, it's good. One more breath. Quick reset. And release all the air out, all the tension out. And now slowly lift the head up as you inhale, walk back with the hands, coming back up in a seated position. From here, we sit all the way back. So sit on the hips, extending the legs forward. Now I will practice half virasana on both sides. So first, extending the right leg forward, shift your weight more on the right side, bend your left knee. As you bend the knee, you will keep your left toes pointed back. Use your left hand to take the calf muscle out, so you're sitting on the hips, okay? You're not sitting on the left heel. So left heel is beside your hip, right leg is extended forward. Now activate your right leg. If this is too much for you, then you can keep something under your hips, like you can sit on the block here. So this is an option. Okay, so either try this or sit all the way down. Hands by the sides. If this is too much for you, maybe stay here. Inhale, or if you can, then exhale, bend forward. Don't force. Hold wherever you are. Maybe walk forward with the hands. So you're folding over the straight leg. At the same time, feeling the stretch in the left leg. Breathe. Let go of the resistance. Surrender yourself into the pose. Taking one more deep breath here. If you wish to stay longer, you can pause the video and continue for a few more breaths. Now inhale, slowly come up and release the hands. And again, you can slowly release the leg by leaning more on the right side. Slowly release the left leg. Move or shake the legs, and then let's switch. Left leg straight, lean on the left side, bend the right leg. Take the right calf muscle out using your right hand. Now again, sit on the block, on the cushion. Right heel next to the hip, okay? I'm not sitting on the right heel. Left leg straight, hands by the sides. Inhale, lengthen, or exhale, fold. Option to go for the fold or stay back. Maybe walk forward without pushing yourself. Feel the stretch in the left leg. At the same time, stretch from the right toes, ankle, and the right foot. Breathe. Now slowly lift the head, walk back. Leaning on the left side, slowly release the right leg. Again, move or shake the legs. From here, lay all the way down. Lay on the mat. Take all the space you need. Release the hands by the sides, palms facing up. Move the neck side to side and relax the head. Close your eyes. First, allow yourself to ground and surrender into the pose. And once you're there, bring your awareness back to the breath. Let's continue the breathing meditation by focusing on deep breaths. Just watch the breath getting in and out, deeper than your natural breath. Feel the expansion as you breathe in. Allow your belly to fill with your breath completely. Allow your belly to expand as you breathe in. Allow your chest to expand. And exhale, let go. Feel the contraction, feel the complete release. Breathing in and release. And continue with your breathing meditation for a few more breaths on your own before you release yourself in Shavasana. Stay connected with the breath for a few more minutes. And then surrender yourself completely on the mat and melt into the pose. Stay here as long as it feels good. Thank you very much for practicing with me. I hope you're also feeling wonderful and amazing. I will see you tomorrow again with an amazing class. Until then, have an amazing, beautiful day with lots of love, positivity and gratitude. Namaste.